guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm recording a tutorial on how I edit and also record my videos. So if you guys want to know how I do it, please continue watching. So the first program that I use is Dxtory. This program is not free, just like Fraps or like Bandicam or anything like that, but it works really well in my opinion compared to Fraps. I did have Fraps before, but I didn't like it due to its file sizes. The files were really big. They were like over probably 50 gigabytes for like a 30-minute video, which is really bad, but the quality is really good. That's why the file sizes are really big. But for Dxtory, you can download codecs that make the video quality really great, but the file size is really small, which is what you want. So I'm going to show you guys my settings for Dxtory, and you guys can just copy it if you have Dxtory. So basically, I changed the recording status to red just to know when I'm recording or not, and yeah, that's basically everything on that. For this, you want to add a folder. This is basically where your videos are going to be recorded to. So I have mine on my desktop, which is right here. So yeah, once you add your folder and where you want it, you click on the benchmark and you click run, and it should run this. I'm not really sure what this does. I mean, you can Google like settings on Dxtory and like how everything works, but yeah, so that's what it is. And then for hotkeys, I just changed my start and stop recording thing to F9 because basically for every game there's nothing on F9. So well, most games, I know League of Legends has something on F9, but yeah, I usually change it if I'm playing League. So you press F9. For movies, this is what is most important for your recording. So I downloaded Lagarith Lossless Codec. It basically records in HD but gives your files at a decent size. It doesn't give you the small sizes that what is it called, the X like 12 something. I had it before, I downloaded it. It gives you very good small sizes, like a 30-minute video for like probably 1 gigabyte. It's very good, but the quality isn't that great. Yeah, I used that for a while, but to me the quality wasn't that good. But yeah, so you want to click right here and click use multi-threading. That's what you want, and then YV12, and then you click OK, and then make sure it's at 30 frames per second, or you can do 60 depending on your game, and you just use 30. And then file output, and then AVI. You don't want to use RAWCAT because that's like, it makes your game file really big because it's raw. But yeah, so then make sure your mouse cursor is there if you want it to use it or not. And then for sizes, I do 1920 by 1080. This makes sure that you're recording in 1080p. So yeah. And then the next important thing is your audio. You want to have one tab for your speakers or your desktop or whatever that you're using to record gameplay. And yeah, so this is what I use, this thing and my speakers. And then you have to create a second tabby thing if you want to record your microphone, if you have one or not. But yeah, I use the Blue Snowball microphone, and you want to make sure that this is checked and like however you want the mic to be at, and then this is however it came. For a tip for you guys, is for me to not unplug your microphone, just to keep it in, because before when I would unplug and plug back in my microphone, this setting would just go back to speakers. So when like if you don't come back to this and just open the Dxtory, it just goes to this by default and doesn't record your microphone. So you want to make sure that you come back into this, make sure that your microphone is there. So yeah, that's basically what I use for everything. when I'm recording gameplay, you want to make sure that you go to profile, and I don't know why it's recording that, but you want to go to The Sims 3 into the future, so, or whatever you're playing, like there's Sims 4 and like League of Legends and all this stuff in TF2 and stuff like that, but do whatever you want. And then in game, these are my settings. For video, I have it at 1600 whatever times 900 9. I had it at 1920 by 1080 before, but the video, it like my mouse was very off from what I was doing, so I don't really recommend that. And full screen for me when I was recording the game, like in the recording, was really dark, and just the color was just really bad, so I recommend not doing that. I don't know how you can fix it, but if you can fix it, just let me know. But yeah, these are my settings that I use in The Sims, so I might end up changing some of it, but yeah, that's what I use. And then moving on to editing, I have Sony Vegas Pro 13. Yeah, so basically when you open it to put in my videos, I just click import media, and then I go to where my intro is. I do my intro first, which is already there, and then I go back, and then I go to my new folder where I recorded, and this was accidentally recorded, but I usually put them to, like, I highlight both of them and put them together, but I don't know why that one's already there, but no, well, make sure that when you put them together that the videos are touching. There's no space, like see, you can't even tell, so you want to zoom in really close and make sure that there's no gap. I usually bring down my audio video onto a third track. For the audio, this is the gameplay. Since my game was muted, it's nothing, but I usually put it like right here, and then my microphone a little under the half mark. And then same as my intro, because I don't like it to be very loud when I watch my videos again. But yeah, so when I preview it, I go to best, full, and then you can click this to preview your video on like wider screen and all that stuff. You want to go to project video properties, and then you want to click down on the template. Make sure that you're at HD 1080 60 1920 by 1080 30 FPS. You want to make sure you're there, because this will determine your HD, because before I didn't do that. I didn't even know about it. It was recording in 70p, so make sure that you go to this. So I go to upper field first, and then I just keep basically everything. Make sure the full rendering is at best, and then you can click start all new projects with these settings and apply. And yeah, that's basically what you're gonna mess with, and then you can save it. You can rename it and save it, but I'm not gonna do that. And also another tip for you guys is to go on your videos. I know there's a way where you can highlight every single video, but I don't know how to do that. But you want to right click on your video, go to properties, and then go to disable resample. For me, this reduced the render lag of the video when after rendering it, and it made my video even more HD and like less laggy. Like, it's just very good. So yeah, before you render your video, you want to highlight everything in a render loop. I go down here and double click it, and it highlights everything that you're going to render your video. So then I go to render as. You can come up here and click on render as well, and then change your name. Yep. And then before, I used to use Sony AVC, MVC, records in MP4, and I used the internet 1920 by 1080 30p, and I customized it. And these were all the settings that I used. Me wanting to improve and fix everything, I I like Googled and YouTube everything. I found a better way instead of using this, because this, it made my video, I don't know why, but not in HD, and like it just made it really laggy because I had this at best, because that's supposedly what you're supposed to do. But I don't know, maybe it would have worked if I changed the bitrate to this, but I didn't want to check it because I don't know, just too much of a hassle. I changed everything, like from rendering out using GPU and then automatic and like everything like that. So no, I'm not using that anymore. Supposedly MP4 also lags your video rendering, so I just use the Windows Media Video V11, so WMV, and I go to this one, HMB PS HD 1080 30p, and then I go to customize template, and this is audio, which you don't really need, and then I go to video, make sure this is all the way up, and then I go down to image size and go to custom and change the width to 1980, and then go to this one and square. You want to make sure that's that, and you want to go to bitrate, change this to at least 16. You can go higher. This makes sure your video doesn't lag. Basically, this made my video also the quality way better. So yeah, you want to do that. And then projects, you want to go to video rendering quality to best, and then you can come over here and highlight it and change it to whatever you want. I already did it in new temp, and then you save the template and then you click OK, and then you want to make sure these two are checked mark. It should be like this originally, so you want to click the triangle, and then I clicked stretch video to fill output frame size, and then you click render, and usually it takes about an hour for at least a 30-minute video for me. That's on this computer. I don't like it. It changes within computer to computer. So for me, that's how it did it. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, please give me a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys learned a lot, just like me, fixing everything. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, and also click the subscribe button. And yeah, I'm very thankful for everybody that has been subscribing and watching my videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.